Okay, we're back.
So what I was saying was, I wrote The Dogs of Winter in particular. The old adage, write what you know, that old saw, and that's certainly true. But I wanted to write about what I didn't know and what I really wanted to understand. And what I wanted to understand was how these people lived like this in Montreal. What brought them there? How did they end up like this? What was the history, and how was this country and myself, how were we complicit in this? And so that's what brought me to this. And then, it was interesting. One of the questions that you and I had agreed to was, would you ever write purely for entertainment? And I think that's a really interesting question. Like, I actually think, I get the question of entertainment and really escapist and light and you just laugh. I get all that, but it depends what you consider entertainment. Like, I am not particularly drawn to light comedy or rom-coms or that's not particularly entertaining for me. These kind of books are. So I think, I think a good story is a good story, and I think good writing is good writing. And we all have our personal tastes of what we like in this kind of writing. But so would I write purely thinking this is just an entertainment? No, probably not. I
think it was more a question of whether we don't want to come across as holier than thou, and that there's something superficial about entertainment. Entertainment has its social value too.
Absolutely.
Gives people relief from
Yeah.
the bad news they're surrounded by, or their ugly, unpleasant lives even. So
absolutely,
there is value in that. And I guess in terms of a crime fiction writer, to keep it, particularly in my case, it was classified as a thriller. So it's being sold, it's got to be action packed. You can't go off on a 4-page dissertation on the pros and cons of how women justify remaining in the sex trade because they have rights to the free enterprise and they're safe. Don't worry about us. We can look after ourselves. That argument is worth making in the book, but it can't detract from the terror and the ugliness and the and the impact on families and victims that you want to make people aware of as well. So it's solving the crimes and putting the bad guys away and showing what good guys are, how good they really are, and their moral conduct. So those are issues I think that are all worth discussing. And hopefully, as I've heard David Baldacci says, what he likes in a book is that he finishes reading the book, he says, wow, I feel a little bit smarter. It's like reading The Economist. I suddenly think I'm an expert now that I know all this stuff. And I think that's part of it. In a book of, even if you just learn a little bit about Edinburgh or San Francisco in the book, that makes it more interesting, I think, than just pure entertainment. A gunfight, a car crash, a love scene, and you're done. Boom. That doesn't appeal to me.
Yeah, I don't really read those books, to be honest, and I don't write them.
Yeah, I think that's it. We're all writing what we would like to read, but nobody else has written.
I think I do like what I'd like. I mean, I know the story, so but I mean, so they're not that interesting to me now. But I think I do write what I like to read, and I think
we're all looking forward to reading the next one.
Yeah, well, likewise, whenever that comes out. Yeah. But it's going to be the fall of 2020. What is it now? Oh my God. It's 2021 now. It's the third one's coming out in the fall of 2022.
Yeah, that's
a year and a bit from now.
I'm unfortunately starting to think of this as the second year of COVID. So the new normal is not quite here yet, but we hope to be. We're getting promoted from red zone to orange zone this weekend.
Yeah. All right. So, things are turning around. So anyway, I really appreciate having a chat with you, Dell. And no,
it's a pleasure. Thanks, Anne. It was good to share these ideas and experiences and how to approach the writing and all the rest. And I appreciate also your participation in Crime Writers of Canada and sharing these ideas with other members of crime writers all across Canada. Thank you very much.
The conversations I've had. I did a panel. I don't know when that was now. It's COVID time.
Oh, yes. The Ontario Library.
Yeah, it was super fun. I loved, of course, I can't remember anyone's name now, but like of the writers I met and our moderator, she was great. Anyway, it was really interesting and fun. And, so I look forward to more of it.
Yeah, well, I look forward to doing more with Crime Writers of Canada, and maybe we can sit down in real life face-to-face soon.
Oh, I bet. We have to go do some day drinking.
Absolutely. Thanks again. Bye for now.
Bye.